Hello everyone, I am Majorshepard and this is a short update video in regards to my channel. We're going to be covering two topics. Number one is the playthroughs, so what's going to be happening with Assassin's Creed and what we're moving on to next. And the second thing is about live streams. We'll go with the easier one right now, which is Assassin's Creed. As you know, I've been covering Assassin's Creed 3 for a while, I think about a month. I have well, not just now, but during the weekend, I finished it completely. I did the last few things that we needed to do. I'm not 100%ing it, like I said before in the actual playthrough. I'm just finishing off the Homestead missions and the DLC mission, the Benedict Arnold one. Those are done, so the main game is done. I did say at the end of the last video that you'll probably see on Wednesday, I did say that I would be moving on to the Tyranny of Washington DLC. The problem is that there is a bug with that DLC. It is a frequent bug that happens to a lot of people. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, but for most people they get it. And this is with the original game. I don't know if it works the same with the remaster. They may have fixed it there. So far I haven't heard any problems on that front, but for me, with the original, there's a bug during the last mission of episode 1 where you have to stalk some dog patrols, and you're supposed to go into this bush which has an icon above it which would then progress it, and then a dog patrol would spawn. But there is a bug where you go into the bush and the patrol doesn't spawn ever. No matter how many times you restart, how many times you go do other things and then come back, that bug will always be there, and you can't progress because you need that. It will also make it so then you can't run, you can't go into stealth, you can't use any of your abilities, you can't do anything. You can only move. You can only do a slow walk towards wherever you want to go. But people can still spot you, they can still attack you. You just can't do anything other than walking. And I did some looking up on it, and I did some research on the actual bug itself. Apparently, the official way that Ubisoft has been putting out since this has happened is to uninstall the entire game and start from the beginning, from episode 1. So right from the beginning. So uninstall it, reinstall, then start from the beginning of episode 1, and hope, literally say hope, it works that time. It's not really a fix, it's more of a put faith in random chance, which is really stupid in my opinion. I will tell you now, when it happened I was not happy because I could not progress, and I had already recorded 3 or so episodes, and the only way to do it would have been to start over again and then hope it would have worked. The unofficial way of fixing it was to leave things installed but remove episode 2, which somehow fixes episode 1, at least for some people, and you then put it back when you need to play episode 2. The problem I have with that is that this game is about 7 years old now. This problem has been a known problem to Ubisoft, and their only response has been to do the basic uninstall, reinstall, and start from the beginning, and even sometimes delete your save data completely. So I made the decision to cancel the playthrough for that. I am probably still angry about it, but I do not condone or endorse lazy development like that, lazy patching or support like that. I will not and cannot support something that is broken and hasn't been fixed in the 7 years since its release. I will actually go out of my way to tell any of you, if you get the original game, do not buy the Tyranny of Washington DLC. It is a broken mess at that point, because it has a game-breaking bug which they never tried to fix. In any case, I do not like that behavior, and I will not play that. I will not subject you or myself to something that was half-assed. So the last episode is episode 51. and it would be the end of the main game. We won't be doing any of the DLC for the reasons stated before. Sorry for anyone that was looking forward to that, but the only thing I can say is I'm sorry, but really it's Ubisoft that should be apologizing because they made it, and they made it bad. The only thing I would probably say would probably maybe watch someone else do it or watch someone do the remaster. But for that, Assassin's Creed 3 is technically finished now, and we'll be moving on to Assassin's Creed 4 next week. This week we won't because I didn't have a time to install it and get it ready. So next week we'll be able to get that all done and dusted and get ready for it. Sorry for that, but them's the breaks sometimes. The second topic is live streams, which is a little bit not complicated. It's just something that that needs your input, you viewers. So essentially, you all know I do streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays around about 3 p.m. BST, British Summertime, at least right now. When it goes into GMT, it's still 3, but yeah. Which essentially allows me to stream for about 2 hours until 5 p.m. Sometimes I can do it earlier, which allows me to do it for longer, which is great. But there has been a problem that I've been observing in that there hasn't been that many viewers, and those that do come say that they're working. And really, the thought that just came to me is this. I have been considering doing the streams later in the day, so after 5 p.m. I don't know if that would be better for some people that try to show up while they're working or busy, or if the current time is completely fine for them and they don't mind it when they're working and busy. Really, the main point is that I'm trying to get it to be more accessible to people so they can come and watch, rather than having it at a time where no one is able to watch it because they're too busy. So I'm considering trying to put it later in the day so then more people can get to it. This isn't something I will probably do 100% yet. I might do a test stream where I set it to a later time and see how that works. If it works fine, then yeah, we'll probably switch to that. If not, then we'll probably stick with the normal times. It's just basically that's what you do with stuff like this. You just see if it goes, and if it does, woo. If it doesn't, oh well. But I did want to get your guys' input on this. There will be a voting link in the description of this video. You'll be able to click on there and you'll be able to vote, and I'll tally it up for this Sunday. And depending on the votes, we'll see how well people will receive that kind of change. I will still do a test today even if no one wants it, just so then people will be like, oh well, actually I didn't think it was going to be as good as that or as bad as that, you know. But if you guys think it'd be better for you if it would be later in the day, then great. Because like I said, this channel is for me, and it's also for the viewers. Like, if you want to enjoy my stuff, I like putting stuff out there so then people enjoy it and have a nice time. So if I can make it so then it's more accessible to you guys, so you can watch it at that time, great. Especially if you can join in live, because I like having people in chat sometimes, being able to talk to back and forth. But yeah, so essentially we'll be doing a taster probably on Tuesday of putting it after 3 or after 5, sorry, and we'll see how it goes from there. I'll be putting up a tally to see if everyone wants that or not, and we'll go from there. But for right now, I think that's everything. Assassin's Creed 3 is done. I'm going to be moving on to Assassin's Creed 4 next week. This, and also live streams, we're going to be doing a taster of going after 5 p.m. next week Tuesday, and there will be a voting thing that will be up in the bottom, a straw poll in the description. That was pretty much everything. So yeah, thanks for listening. Hope this update video informs you enough about what's going on, and leave a comment if you want to ask me anything, all that jazz, or you have your own thoughts. But until next time, guys, obviously don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Like the video or other videos, you know how it goes. As usual, Patreon in the description. Donations will help as well. And when you join my Patreon, you get access to my exclusive Discord, which you'll be able to talk to me on a regular basis and be able to keep up to date with what I might be doing and possibly choose what games I play in the future. But until next time, guys, have a good day, have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.